Okay, stop what you are doing because Substack just shipped a feature people have been begging for, and you can use it literally right now, highlighting. Inside the Substack editor, I'm going to show you this. You now have the highlighting features. This is the one. And you now have 60 colors built and shipped in basically one day. I swear Substack is on Red Bull right now or Red AI because the speed they are shipping features at, it's unhinged. Whenever I want to record a tutorial or write a tutorial, like I need to go back and add some more features to it. So it's in the best way. If we haven't met yet, I'm Christina. I'm a top 15 international author on Substack. I'm a non-native English speaker doing this part-time from Germany with 2 kids in the house. And somehow I get the joy of bringing you the latest news straight from Substack land. So if you want the new features explained fast, explained simple, and explained by someone who actually uses this thing every single day, you are in exactly the right place. So hit subscribe and let's get into it. So here's the part I love the most. It all started with Karina. Karina is a small stacker with 500 subscribers on Substack. And she basically said, hey, we've got bold, we have italic, why can't we highlight? I think this is reasonable. We've all wanted a feature or highlighting at some point, right? And Zach from Substack, the guy who literally walks around with a sign that says, ask me anything, I can make Substack better, replied with good feedback, let me see you. Good feedback. We went ahead and built highlighting for you. It's now in the editor. Not like we'll pass it to the team, not great idea. She asked this on a Thursday. It shipped on a Friday. This is when I saw it in the feed. And that's what Ask Me Anything actually means on Substack now. So let me show you exactly how to use it. Super quick for all the new people here. So if you have your publication ready already, this would be your subdomain.substack.com, then /publish/home, and you would then be on your dashboard. From the dashboard, you would click create and click on article if you want to start a text post. This drops you straight into the writing editor, and you can see that formatting toolbar across the top. This is the formatting toolbar here. You have already got a style drop down for headings. For example, we have bold, we have italic, we have strike through, we have code, we have audio, we have video, we have images, we have block quotes, we have pull quotes, we have numbered lists and bulleted lists. So there are already so many cool things there. Now there's one more little icon hanging out in that row, and this is this one here, the highlighting feature. So just go here with draft or so. We can click on it, and then we can click on the highlight feature. This is like a word, a phrase, a whole sentence, which you then can highlight. So we're going to open maybe the post that I wrote about exactly this so I can show you how it works. So the number one thing you need to know about this is that you can select the text you want to highlight, like a word, a phrase, a whole sentence. And we're going to do this now. So we're going to highlight this. And then I can click on the highlight icon now and I can say, you know what, I want to have this, for instance, in green. Then 2, you can click the highlighter icon in the toolbar. It's this little marker. And you can then also say, you know what, from the color palette, I want to pick a specific color, or I want to pick, for instance, my brand color. And this is now how you can live in the future, because this is the future, so that you can now also highlight stuff on Substack. And the fun part is that the colors you can organize your post by. You have like grays, reds, oranges, you have yellows, greens, teals, you have blues, purples, and you have magentas. And every single one comes in multiple shades, from deep and saturated all the way down to soft and pale. Now that's 60 swatches, 60 for a highlighter, and you get 2 bonuses extra. Because at the bottom, there's also the theme row that pulls in your publication's own brand colors you have picked earlier. So your highlights automatically can match your look. And at the top, there's a none option as well, where you can say, I want to remove a highlight anytime I want this, if I say I changed my mind. So the cool thing really is that we can now go through this post and we can say, you know what, I would like to highlight this here in yellow. And you can see that I did exactly this. So I highlighted like the most important parts of this post. What you need to keep in mind is that the people from the online writing club, they told me they would have seen the highlighted sentences on the web and on the app, but they couldn't see this in their inbox. With Gmail, it worked, but with the others, it didn't. So this is something you have to keep in mind. So apparently at the moment, it doesn't work in all the inboxes. But then if people click on it, which is the idea, of course, on Substack, then they're going to see the colors. And for instance, if you have a specific brand color you could use, for me, this is in this case now magenta. I'm changing this all the time. And you say, this works for me, then I could also go with this one. I could say, you know what, I'm going to go with my brand color. For me, this is too dark. This is not good for highlight. Highlight for me is more like in a yellow. Then also, I want to show you like a second little gem that pairs beautifully with highlighting, and it's called the Callout block. You've probably seen these gray boxes popping up lately. Let me see whether I have here. This is the one. Here, this is, for instance, a gray box that is popping up. It's a formatted container that lifts a chunk of text out of the flow of your writing, so readers literally can't skim past it. And I want to show you how to edit or to add one of these. So you would select a paragraph. Let's say, well, we're going to take this. Here, we're going to select a paragraph. We're going to open the quote icon, this one here. And from the quote icon, we would then say, you know what, we want to make this a call-out block. I think this is super easy. This is really cool. And you then have the this text here in the call-out block. Then you also need to know that this drop a call-out block. If you drop a callout block, you can drag it somewhere else. If you want it moved, you need to delete it. So if I would go here and I would like to whatever do with it, drag and drop it somewhere, it's not working. I know it's annoying. However, there's a little workaround. So you would just delete it, make a fresh one where you want it, okay? So for instance, I would then go back, would say, no, the callout block is not for me. And then I would say, you know what, I want this to be here, for instance, with the callout blocks. This doesn't work here with the bullets, but here, the callout block, okay? This is another nice gem, which I would also love you to check out. So a quick gut check, so you know which to grab. Inline highlighting is for a word or a phrase. I think this is like small. The callout box is for a whole idea you want boxed off. I think this is like big. And honestly, I think that you can use them together like peanut butter and jelly. That's how your post gets real visual rhythm. You can see this with mine here, but I'm going to show you the published one. This is the published one now, and you can see like it's highlighted here. And then I have a call out block somewhere here, and then another call out block here, you know? So this is like the flow we want, especially if we have all the skimmers now on the internet, like they have a attention span of a goldfish. And this helps you that the text is not like one flat wall of text that nobody finishes. They can really skim it. So, all right, like colors are cute, but let's talk strategy. Here's how I'd actually use highlighting to make your posts work harder. Number one is I would guide the eye. You have a long essay, highlight the one sentence that's your actual thesis. So even the skimmers, and trust me, most people skim, still walk away with your point. 2, color code your content. So you can pick one color for definitions, another for action steps, another for quotes, a quiet little system your readers learn to read without you ever explaining. And then we have 3, promos and call to actions, as you saw it with mine, which I'm doing this like call to actions, and then also with promos. So you would say, you know what, there's a deadline, a link you don't want them to miss. Your eye goes straight to it, so does theirs, and the bonus move call out boxes for the big stuff. A key takeaway, a reader question, a quote from another writer you want to spotlight. Box it off and it can't be ignored. Okay, now I want you to hear from you. Now I really want to hear from you. 2 things. First, how are you going to use highlighting, color coding, call to actions? Tell me in the comments. I read them all, you know. And second, and this is the fun one, Zach's whole sign says, ask me anything. I'll make your Substack better. And we just watched that actually this works now. So what feature do you want Substack to ship next? I'll go first. I want monthly and annual subscriptions to be properly separated, managed independently with way more control over how each one's offered. That's my top one. Drop yours below. Worst case, nothing happens. Best case, someone with a sign goes and builds it. Oh, and fun fact, Karina now wants highlighting renamed the Karina feature. So hey, if you want your name on the next one, you know what to do. If this helped you, do me a tiny favor, like the video, subscribe, and I'll keep bringing you every new feature from Substack Land before everyone else figures it out, okay? I promise. And if you are just starting out, I want to show you this one here because I now built the Substack for Beginners course for 2026. I have helped more than 700 plus writers kickstart their journey, and I'll drop the link right down below. I teach in English, but I can also do it in German for my German friends. And you can now start highlighting something. It would be awesome to see you like in the Substack for Beginners class. And the best part, it's free. You know, the value is about $500, but you can get it for free if you become an annual subscriber and join the online writing club for me. So many thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions, let me know this in the show notes and the comments. Bye, my friend.